So, what we're going to do is we are going to tear this bike down. Welcome back to the channel, by the way. I don't even know if I am in frame or you're just seeing part of my body. But the goal of right now is I have to take the brake system apart. I'll have to take this bolt out, take the seat off. Well, actually, we can just leave the seat on because it's not that big a deal. And we will have to disconnect this part. Yeah. So, pitter patter. Let's get at her. Alright. First things first, we gotta undo this. That'll undo the brake cable for the rear. We'll pop that loose, slide this forward. Rear brake cable is off. We're gonna make this as quick as possible, I hope. Okay, so there's no beautiful way of showing you guys this, but this cable right here, it's got to come off next, and it's right down there, this little guy right there. So I'm going to grab a nut, or a socket, and I'm going to yank that off real quick, and then should be able to slide this back or unscrew it out of this, and it should all come free. Alright, so to get this loose, we wound up having to use an 11/32, which is also a 9mm. Oh, and it's going to be stuck in there for a minute. Alright, so this piece is off, and that piece is out of there. It's up here on the main part of the frame now. We'll deal with all this later. Alright, the other part we need to tackle is we have to get these off. Take that out. And we've also got to take off this side, because unlike normal bicycles where this is just one giant hole, this one has an articulating suspension, so it's two separate pieces. Got to take this off so I can get that off. Okay, so, sorry, let me adjust the viewpoint here. Got a bolt underneath this little cap that was right here, and it's a 9/16. So I'm hoping my ratchet will have enough oomph. Oh yeah. Not sponsored by them, but you really need to get one of these. They're a lifesaver. See if we can break this one loose. Uh-oh. There we go. Alright. I don't know what to do next. Alright, so put a wrench in here. Those bolts are what hold these on, and these actually screw on. So there's no set screws. I put a bolt right here, and I'm going to kick the pedal on this side. Hopefully that should loosen it up if the wrench decides to do its job, which it's not. Okay, so I'm going to get these loose and I will be right back. Alright, after a little bit of massage work, it just came right off. I'm actually not lying. This bolt actually came out a lot easier than the pedals came off. Wound up beating the pedals off with a hammer. Well, one of the pedals, still have one up there. So with this side off, we can take a lock nut, and I'm hoping I can tap this thing off. I am getting eaten alive by mosquitoes right now. Oh. If you guys know of a good mosquito repellent, please put it down in the comments, because I'm going to wind up with malaria before I get this thing built. And what I'm doing here is just taking this off. I've got a regular flathead and a hammer, and I'm just tapping it. Even though I suck, I'm a little shaky. Alright, there's got to be a quicker and easier way of doing that. 1 second. Huh. Introducing this guy. The greatest crescent wrench ever made. This might actually work. It's the only thing I've tried today that's actually gone well. Look at that. Look at that. It just loosened it right up. That was awesome. Okay. I'm really hoping I don't have to do this on the other side. I'm hoping I can unscrew this and everything will just go out that way and I won't have to worry about it. And I think I might be right. Pop that bearing out with it. Ew, it's crusty in there. You can tell I took this thing places. Alright, moment of truth. Maybe. Oh, I forgot one very specific detail. This guy, he's got to come off. But I think we can do that rather quick without having to pause. Let me swap out my tools real quick. Shit, what size was it? Okay, probably should have paused, but I'm not going to. Come on. Really? Oh, you ho. Sorry about the terrible camera angle. Okay. I'll be back. Alright, back at it again. It's just tight enough where you gotta have a little bit of help. Can't really get it with your fingers. There we go. Get the hell out of there. Alright. Now, this piece should come out. Something's telling me it's gonna make me into a liar. I know you want to. Let's see if we can massage it. Ow! Something chipped off and hit me in the chin. Huh. Was it a piece of my hammer? Hardened steel and hardened steel don't typically mix. Nope. Terrible idea. I'm getting hit with shrapnel. Alright, I will pause again and come back when I figure this out. Alright, day 2. I had to call it quits a little early yesterday because my son woke up from his nap and started throwing a fit. I have beat this side with every tool imaginable and I cannot get it off. And it's a little bit discouraging. But sometimes you just gotta keep the fire going. And with that being said, it can't stay tight if it's liquid. So, don't be like me. Wear your PPE. Alright, that was easy. Should have done that from the beginning. Damn, that was hot. Alright. So, Now, normally, let me see if you're looking at the right spot. Wow. Bright skies make it hard to see. On a normal bike, I would still have to get this out. But since this kind of articulates right here, this section, I don't know how hot it is. I already pulled the other side out. But I should. I don't know how hot it is either. I don't feel like burning myself twice. Hell with it. It's warm, but it ain't that bad. Pull that out. This piece will swing down. Alright. Now, next, sorry about all the vibrations. Haven't got to use my tripod much. The last part for the end of the frame, that bolt right there. And that should be an Allen. Alright. Whew, damn, that was hot. Still hot. Alright. One bolt. Let's run over here to the other side. Please don't knock over my camera. Alright, and now we got this one. It's part of a bolt that is on the inside. It's just spinning right there. So I'm going to yank this off, and then we'll show you what we got left. Alright, so as expected earlier, I kind of dropped that part of the bicycle into my camera, and it fell, and yeah. Broke my phone mount, which I just had like a cheap selfie mount, like, yeah, because I'm using my phone. But tomato, tomato, we'll get another one. I have realized that this part actually slides out. It's a sleeve. You know what? I'm tired of fighting this. I already had that bolt out. Alright, we got the back part off of the bike. I'm just gonna lay it down over here for now. I might have a punch. Which we should be able to send this thing packing. Yeah. One thing about using a bike that's been sitting outside for a while, like everything is seized. So, alright, I'm going to fight with this thing, and I will give you guys an update here in just a second. Alright, this is what we've got so far. That big 26-inch tire up front. Alright, now we can flip it over. Like so. Wow, that is a big tire. We are going to have a time. In all honesty, I might just keep this and angle it down. Let's see what we got here. No, I wasn't actually going to sit on it. Holy cow, man. Which it won't actually sit that low. It'll be sitting up at about like this, which is pretty significant. Well, let's go ahead and pull this seat off, which should be pretty easy. On a lot of these, you have this little guy, and then you can undo this part by hand. Which I'm just going to take it completely out because we're not putting it back on, we're not adjusting, we're just removing it. Easy now. Take the seat. We will not be needing that. Alright. We can take this nasty thing off. I used to put my phone in this case whenever I would go mountain biking, and for being something cheap from Walmart, it fit the bill pretty well. I could keep a couple snacks in it. I'm kind of scared to open it now because I've seen a Black Widow. But this is what we're rocking with. That tire might be a little much if I do not change the rake a little bit. Alright guys, this is where we are at. I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. I'll also be doing away with the upper section here. Do away with that, no need for it. Yeah. See y'all in the next video. If you haven't subscribed, please consider.